Hello and welcome to Healing Inspiration. I am Ramona and today's reading is Why Did You Incarnate into This Body? So I got this idea for a reading from one of my viewers. I believe if I remember correctly, it's Genesis System. If not, please correct me in the comments. I would appreciate that. If you would like a personal and private reading with me, I do have an Etsy shop up, so you can go visit my Etsy shop. It's TarotInspiration, and right now I do have a coupon code. It will be in the description box for 20% off any reading $25 or over. So if you want to get in on that, that's great. I do have a yearly reading, so that addresses close to an hour long and addresses all 5 areas of your life. And normally it's $80, so I guess with 20% off, that would be about $64. And I think Etsy charges tax. So let's see. If you would like to donate to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. I have Cash App and PayPal. And if you would like to contact me, my email address is in the description box. And the timestamps will be there too. And I think that's about all the information that is there. And let's just introduce the piles and get into your readings. Pile 1 is Wisdom from the Chakra Oracle deck. Pile 2 is Renewal. And pile 3 is Guilt. So choose a pile or piles and we'll get into your readings. If you chose this Wisdom card from the Chakra Oracle deck, we'll introduce the rest of the cards and get into your reading. From the Muse Tarot, we have the Two of Inspiration, or the Two of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Voices. From the Lightsayers Tarot deck, we have the High Priestess. Then we have the Tower. And from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, we have the Three of Swords. Next, we have the Magician. And then from the Energy Oracle deck, we have card number 13, Financial Constraints. Then from the Keepers of the Light Oracle, we have Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. From the Archetype deck, we have Bigger, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. Then we have Prostitute, accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. And then finally we have card number 33, Creativity. By all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. All right. So there are several messages here. We have 4 3s, we have 2 2s, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing a 5. Anyhow, I find it interesting. I feel like particularly the financial constraints, Bigger, Prostitute, and Creativity, they are not creativity, but they are related here. These 3 cards especially. So I'm feeling part of the reason you incarnated into this body, what I'm getting from this prostitute card is to really enjoy your body, for one. To enjoy your body, all of its sensations, all the senses, the physical senses in the physical world. Some of you may have had to file bankruptcy in this lifetime, or had to struggle for money, worked your way up in the world if you are making a lot of money. Because here too we have, some of you may or may not have had to go into sex work of some sort, whether it's pictures or dancing or something, or not. But I do feel like it's like going from empty finances to an empty cupboard to like rolling in the dough in this lifetime. But I feel where you have been has really helped you to be a humble and compassionate person. Because here it says, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival. So you may have had difficulty in your physical survival, and I'm also feeling like there may have been some health issues for some of you, some heart issues, possibly headaches, chest pain. If you do have any of that, please see your physician. So this is not to... So I also feel there's this sense of, fully getting into your body and healing your body and embracing your physicality. Also, I feel like you're someone who does empower others, who gives to others, who may even teach others how to make money and how to have a positive attitude toward money. And you may also talk about how people who've needed to get help in the past from the government or other sources, that they are not beggars. And you would like to empower people, I feel, to be self-sufficient as well. Because it looks to me like you are very much able to be self-sufficient here. Because we have the Magician. It's like you have all the resources to be able to create and manifest whatever you want in life. You'll also have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, she comes right after the Magician, and he is more of that Aries, fiery, action-oriented energy, and she, as the High Priestess in Pisces, is a very watery energy, and she's very spiritual and in touch with that level. You could also be psychic or have psychic gifts. This is telling me you are here to manifest and to create and to keep in contact with spirit because of this card as well. And also to follow your heart, because this is about your heart. You may have felt emptiness because we have heart stuff going. Usually the Three of Swords has 3 swords going through the heart. And this is about the heart chakra. I feel that a lot of pain that you have been through is for you to grow and gain wisdom. And here we have, I think they said it was sage. So cleansing. There's something about cleansing your energy, going through multiple cycles with this Tower here. You may have, had things in your life destroyed, but then you've created and built them back up again. You could also be someone who is, I put this in the wrong place, is here to create music. I see this harp here, or a stringed instrument of some sort. You're definitely here to gain strength and then teach others how to, with this voice of truth. It's like coming out of the darkness with who you really are and being a warrior for the truth. And for acceptance of people. Because we have beggar and prostitute, and people would look down on, typically, a lot of people. I'm not saying you should, but I think you shouldn't look down on anybody. But people would typically look down on a beggar and a prostitute, and I feel that you would not. I feel like you're here to lift people up who have known loss and feeling left out in the cold, because you've gone through these things and you have gained tremendous wisdom and peace. It makes me feel like you've come to Empress status. You're also very in touch with the divine. So this was called the Great Servant. And there's a message that the Great Servant has for you. And I feel you do receive messages from Spirit. You're very spiritually inclined. You may also have prophetic dreams. You may have dreams about the end times also. Apocalyptic type of dreams, or, like things about what is that? Natural disasters and things like that, different major events going to happen in the world. And I do feel you're here to deliver some of those messages and those things that you have learned in the darkness. And now, look at her. She's just like basking in the light. This is telling me you do have a creative spirit and creation, and I'm seeing her hands up. This lady's hands are prominent here. And like I said, with the physical body, so her hands are covering her face, her hands are holding them. There's just like a lot of hand imagery that is being shown to me, and from that physical energy, that you're here to totally embrace your physical body and enjoy it. I feel like you're here to do things that are hands-on as well as use your voice. You could be someone who speaks at funerals. I'm just seeing that with the lilies. And with the tower, and then we have the lilies, which remind me of Easter and the resurrection. There could be something related to that. Or maybe talking about reincarnation, because basically that's what resurrection is. I think you're a visionary, someone who sees the future, and you're here to envision a future of equality and people enjoying both the physical and the material realm and overcoming obstacles and trials. And also exploring, definitely you have to be 18 or over, but exploring your sexuality, I feel is going to be important for you as well as your spirituality. You may even speak on these topics. So here we have Aries energy. We also have Pisces and Scorpio. Yeah, I'm really feeling that you are a visionary, that you see into the future. You probably are clairvoyant, have prophetic dreams. You are meant to speak on that. You are meant to speak. And I heard too, whoever will listen, maybe even write music about it, or write poetry. You could be a dancer. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but you're not a beggar. You work hard for what you have. Like a beggar compared to a prostitute. At least a prostitute's working for the money, you know? So you're like, I'm not a beggar. Not that, you know, people get into certain places in life and that happens. I mean, things happen. Shit happens, you know? And I think you know that and understand that. And you're here to teach and show the collective that a lot of you might have really dark hair. I don't know, I want to say Syrian descent, Asian descent, Middle Eastern, Egyptian. And I'm feeling some South American or Spaniard for some of you. That's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope that it inspired and encouraged you and gave you some insight. I wasn't sure what was going to come up and come out of this reading, so I hope this really blessed you. And please like and comment with money if this resonated with you. And subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I do upload content a few times a week. And I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. Moving on to pile number. This is your reading if you chose renewal. That's from the Chakra Oracle deck, where you're going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. From the Muse Tarot, we have the Muse of Voices, or the King of Voices, King of Swords. Then we have the Five of Emotions. I heard You Got Me Feeling Emotions by Mariah Carey, or I think it's just Emotions is the title of the song. Next, we have the Six of Cups from the Light Seers Tarot deck. So you go from the Five of Cups to the Six of Cups. Next, we have the Sun. Yes, and this is, why did you incarnate into this body? Next, we have the Knight of Swords from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And the Three of Pentacles. Next, we have Door to Romance, card number 33. So we have 333. I mean, at this point, it's not exactly the same energy, excuse me, as pile 1. But we did have 333 there. So if you were drawn to that pile 2, then maybe you'd want to watch that. Next, we have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And this is from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. And I'm hearing, arise, shine, for your light is come. There's a lot of light. There's sun energy going on. Then we have Child Wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Next we have Bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. These two are from the Archetype deck. And then finally from the Magical Spell deck, we have card number 6, Letting Go. All the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. I think it's supposed to be again, but then it rhymes. Excuse me. So this reading, it's very interesting, why you incarnated into this world. I feel several things that are going on here. You are a bringer of light and a keeper of light. I mean, these 3 cards are telling me that. But in order to get there, it looks to me that you've had to, because we have I feel like you're very intelligent. You had to navigate a lot of BS with this 5 of emotions. You've had to learn to let go. You've been hurt. You've had to learn to let go of the past so you can step into the joy, into the light. Like with this card renewal, this talks about her name is Geranium and she was discarded. But then she woke up and she was growing again in a place that used to be a landfill and was even more beautiful than before. So it's about endings and new beginnings and just being renewed and revived. And I believe you bring light to the others you're around, and you bring love to them, and you open the doors of ascension. You teach people how to surrender the past, how to forgive others, how to forgive themselves, how to overcome heartache by surrendering disappointments, surrendering the past, and behold, all things have become new. To look at the new. You may have been bullied in your past. And it's interesting. Many people, grow in compassion when they are hurt. Some people become bullies, but other people actually grow in compassion and take care of other people and are even kinder than some people because of their pain. And it looks like you are one of those people. If you've been harmed or felt discarded or abandoned, I feel like you want to show people love who have been abandoned, bullied. It's like you're here to free people. Free them from their heartache. Free them to be loved, to enjoy love, to enjoy light, to drink of the goodness of this universe, to enjoy their transformation, to accept their past so they can achieve and just be in a state of happiness and high vibration. We also have 666. So I do feel a purpose for all of us on some level is love. And yours is especially. This is love and growth and balance and honor and humility. See, she's in a place of humility. You've been humbled. But you use that place to uplift others. Your heart may be somewhat guarded, but you also do give out a lot of love. And that's part of the reason you incarnated. And I think you are to be a truth teller. I think you come in with the truth, and people are even surprised at the level of an intelligence and wisdom in your words. And you're here to clarify with your words as well. You came into this body because you were meant to experience the different stages of life. I feel there may be an animal that is part of your soul family that you feel that connection to. And to meet up with your soul family, to meet up with your soulmate. Some of you are also here to build a business of some sort. And to bring some spiritual enlightenment as well as just light and joy physically. I'm hearing I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. All of the dark clouds that had me blind. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. So there's a lot of sun energy. Look how bright this is too. Like very sunshiny. I don't know why I'm getting this dancer energy, but look. They totally look like dancers, ballerinas. Looks like they're flying kites too. I don't know if I said, but there's Leo energy here majorly, but there's a couple of swords energy that I'm feeling of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Especially a big emphasis on communication. And I don't know why Virgo is coming into my mind as well. There's, well, I guess Three of Pentacles could be related to Virgo. Say some of you are here to love others through cooking, feeding, giving, keeping warm. I mean, this could even be people you don't necessarily know. Maybe you feed the homeless. Maybe you have a nonprofit, or you give to nonprofits who do feed and clothe and house the poor. Maybe even the Humane Society. You're here to be in touch with nature as well. You came into this body so you could really connect with nature. I think some of you cover your beauty or your attractiveness. Like somehow it's cloaked for some of you. Like you don't let the world see how beautiful you are in some way. And I do feel that is part of your purpose, to come out of your shell and just shine and be in that freedom. I'm sensing that some of you can be very beautiful, but you may not see it. You may not see how beautiful you actually are. Even though other people can, you don't. And I think that's one of the things, is to see your true beauty and to shine that to the world and to show them you. And not to hide. And maybe some of you have hidden because of some kind of abuse in your past, so you want to hide your looks or what you look like, or, you know, yeah, being bullied or something like that. So it's like, well, if I don't try hard or if I hide myself, they can't hurt me. And in spite of that, it's to show the world the real you. And I do feel there's significance with hair. Maybe you do hair, or just have really amazing hair. Because it says, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. The light is here. I mean, so much light and sunshine and happiness and love from you. There is an energy of children and pets, like protecting those who can't protect themselves, building a business. You may have incarnated in this body too to get the partner that you have or you will have. And this particular body allows you to be in union with that person. Some of you might be a little bit smaller and lighter, on the smaller side, because look how he's picking her up. That's why I said that. Not all of you, just some of you. I'm hearing you're meant to go a long way. Like, I feel like you're also meant to live a long life, and that's part of the reason for your genetics. It could also mean you've lived many lifetimes, because you do feel like a higher level being to me, someone who's been incarnated many times. Even in Egyptian times here. And I'm thinking of the Roman Empire as well. In the time of Nero. But anyhow, that's what I have for you, pile 2. I hope that inspired and encouraged you, gave you some insight along this topic. Wasn't sure how it was going to come out. So I hope that resonated with you. If so, please comment with a sunshine and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. I do upload new content every day. If you'd like a personal private reading with me, please visit my Etsy shop. I have 20% off of my readings, $25 and over. So I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. And to find out where my Etsy shop is, you can take a look in the description box, and I also will have my 20% coupon code there as well. So thank you. Have a beautiful and blessed day or evening wherever you are in the world. I'm going to move on down. We chose the Guilt card from the Chakra Oracle deck. So I'm going to introduce your cards and get into your reading. And this reading is, why did you incarnate into this body? From the Muse Tarot, we have the 7 of Emotions, or the 7 of Cups. Then we have the Queen of Voices, or the Queen of Swords. Next, from the Lightseers Tarot deck, we have the Devil. Hearing that song, Elvis. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. I think that's in a good way. Cute. Then from the Lightseers still, the 6 of Pentacles. Look like an angel, you walk like an angel, you talk like an angel. Then we have the Tower from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Woo! You've got some powerful energy here. Next we have the 3 of Cups, 3 of Chalices. From the Energy Oracle, we have card number 44, Woman Holding a Heart. Next we have Sanat Kumara, Light Activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Well, light activation, you might have light activation codes. Or have like a light language. You know, kind of like speaking in tongues, sort of, for some of you. Then we have Gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others. Honoring trust. And this is the Archetype deck. Next, we have the Exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. And next we have card number 36, Study. Let my mind be clear and strong. Let me study well and long. All right. So we have Capricorn energy here, majorly, and Scorpio. So you have some deep stuff going on here. I mean, you have the Devil and the Exorcist, and you have the Tower and the Devil. You also have the Queen of Voices. Often the Queen of Voices could be a widow. Someone who's been through it, though. Yet who has gained a lot of wisdom. This is grandmother, grandfather energy of sorts. This is telling me, too, that you're here to make money. And you've been here to work hard. I feel, because we have this guilt, and this is the sacral chakra, which is connected to childhood. There may have been some codependence, some alcoholic or drug addictions, or some kind of abuse or codependent situation in the household. There could have been a need to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to learn how to love yourself, and to not overgive to others, to take the time to take care of you, to get into your Zen place, and not to focus on this devil energy, but to exercise it. And I'm thinking shaman energy. I feel like you are meant to exercise the demons, not only of your past, but of your ancestry. You definitely are a light worker. A lot of times, the stronger the light worker, the deeper and the darker the issues you have to face in this lifetime. With the goldfish, I'm feeling good luck. And you're meant to fulfill your fantasies, your dreams. I feel this does have a lot to do with money as well. Because with this hard work, the devil being Capricorn, which is like really that hard work, that self-discipline energy here, I feel like, and with the Queen of Voices, some of you could spend a lot of time at work and a lot of time and energy in this lifetime amassing finances and financial stability. And it feels like you are here to grow a strong foundation, to be the head of something, the head of a company, the head of a family, the head, like this very strong leader. Like the devil is the leader of Hades or whatever, basically, okay? However, I'm thinking of it more in a mythological way, however you view the devil. So, but I'm looking at it symbolically here. And I feel too, it has a lot to do with emotions, and emotions could, maybe you've had a hard heart at some point. But you have this very transformed mind as well. Because look, she has all this love and it's huge, but it's hardened. So I feel like you have a heart full of love. And I really feel like if you have hardened your heart at all because of pain and scarring, it could be scar tissue. I feel some of those light activations, maybe working with a shaman or energy work, or maybe you do energy work yourself to heal people's hearts of the scarring that they have. Also, I do think there's like sexual exploration that came through, because I feel this is very sexual energy with look at that Scorpio and the devil energy here, Capricorn. It's a very sexual energy, especially brought together. Yeah, I am feeling great strength from you. You physically could be strong as well. Came here to exude strength. And not only to create a strong foundation, but like a strong building. Like I'm feeling like a tower, like Sears Tower or CEO vibes, you know, kind of that kind of thing. Like, you know how they talk about, you know, maybe aliens came to this planet in order to like create the pyramids or do whatever, that stuff. I feel like the work, you actually may be a starseed here, but and you know, getting those light activation codes. But I think like some of the work that you're meant to do in this world, whatever you're building or creating, it's like I'm hearing Nikola Tesla. Like people are gonna feel like what's that other one? Whatever. But like Nikola Tesla, like you are gonna create and invent things or build things that are gonna seem like aliens had to come to this planet who did it because humans aren't that intelligent. I feel like people, I mean, this is some big energy, okay? You may have people in the future like study your life. Also, you might like write a book about your life, I'm feeling, your experiences. If you've had paranormal experiences, you might write a book about that. Some of you may have dealt with mental health issues and you may write a blog or do something like that to help people with those issues. Yeah, I feel you're here, I mean, to break generational curses. This really feels like someone who's meant to be seen and known for their work, their innovation, like something really fresh and new, like something that, like I said, they'll feel as though like aliens did it, you know, because it's like such new technology or a new way of doing things, or kind of like that Nikola Tesla energy. And there's that other guy who just freaking did everything. I think he was kind of a procrastinator because he didn't finish anything. I think he was an artist. There's a lot of works of art he didn't end, but man, that dude was so intelligent, so creative and inspiring and visionary. And I'm not thinking Nostradamus necessarily, but something just really, I'm feeling something really, I want to say big, but I feel everything's big, even when it's small. But it feels like you are meant to be seen. You are meant to be known. And I feel like your legacy is going to go beyond you as well. I mean, this is interesting because I didn't necessarily know what was going to come through in this, you know. Yeah, I sense some people may be jealous of you and try to like break you down, but it's really not going to work. Even if it appears to work, you're that, you know, phoenix from the ashes ain't going down like that, you know. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. If that resonated, please like and comment. A little double down below, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day or evening. If you would like a personal private reading, please visit my Etsy shop. And thank you so much for coming to my channel. Have a good night. Goodbye.